Hey guys, all right, and what do we have here? It is the Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour Skin Tint, okay? I had not seen anything about this until I ran across it. It was like recommended to me by like Amazon or whatever. And so I was like, I haven't seen that. I didn't even know they were coming out with a new foundation, but here we are. So I don't know anything about it. It just says Skin Tint up to 24-hour and vitamin C derivative. Buildable skin-like coverage, weightless feel, natural radiant finish. I can't read. Resist sweat, water, and transfer. I feel like I probably am going to need some glasses pretty soon. Like my age is beginning to tell. All right, so it is a dropper style delivery system. This is probably going to be too fair because of the sunburn / tan that I got when I was on vacation. I can't get it out of the bottle. All right, so sometimes these, I feel like the undertone is good, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit too fair. It smells weird too. I don't really care, honestly, for these dropper style bottles because I feel like it just makes a mess. Oh no, that might be good. Ooh, look at that, that looks like a good shade. It could stand to be, for me, like, it is a little bit on the cool side, but it's pretty close as far as undertone. So if it was just a touch more yellow, it would probably be perfect. This is probably too much. I'm just gonna use my finger since it is a skin tint. Again, I haven't heard anything about this, so we don't know yet. It's a bit too fair, but I've had this for weeks, by the way, and I was fairer when I purchased it. So I put a little bit too much on, especially this forehead area. Can you see that, you guys? Like, that's not the foundation's fault. Like, I literally am peeling like a little lizard because of the sunburn. And this girl does not tan. Well, that's not entirely true. Usually after one sunburn in the summer, I might tan a little bit. But again, sorry if this is gross for you guys. Like, maybe I'll just edit this out. And let's just see what this is gonna do for coverage wise. I feel like as far as how it feels on my skin, it feels fine. It is a skin tint, so if you've ever used a skin tint, you kind of know. What I'm feeling so far though is like this is nice for, you know, summertime when you want a little bit less coverage maybe. I don't know why do we do that? Like, why in the summertime do we want less coverage and in the wintertime we want like full coverage? Why is that? It just feels right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because it's just in the summertime, it's like too hot to keep a full coverage face of makeup on your actual face. I think it looks nice. Like, so far, I think it looks nice. It's not too radiant, but it's radiant enough to look natural. And so if you're looking for a skin tint of some kind, you may really like this. My favorite sort of skin tint to date has been this one, the serum, one of them. This is the Sensitive Skin Serum Foundation, can I talk? Healthy Skin with Pro Vitamin V5, all that from Neutrogena. So this one, I do have a review on it, so you can check that out if you want. So yeah, this one has been my favorite so far, but I kind of like this one. Let's get a close-up look and see how it's treating my pores. Oh, look at that, it looks good. But for me, I don't know that this is enough of coverage. Like, I think I personally would prefer more coverage, and I like this, the Creme Shop BB cream. It's not the same exact sort of idea. This is a cream, it's not a serum or a skin tint or whatever, this one. That's usually my go-to for a summertime type of light coverage / tinted moisturizer type. So I like that one. I also did actually like this one, the Flower Get Real Serum Foundation. I like this one. That got bad reviews from a lot of people, but I liked it. So I don't know. The coverage is similar, I feel like. Do I have anything else? And then also this one, I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but this is the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint. This one was beautiful. I loved this one, still love it. I still use it all the time. It's a little bit too dark for me to just wear on an everyday basis, but the coverage is good. It's buildable, it's beautiful. I really like it. This did say it was buildable, so let's just get a little bit more on and see how it's gonna treat those pores. I'm gonna be like such a ghost today. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna do like the center of my face and that's it. Oh, that was too much. We'll wipe that off, shall we? And you can kind of see like on my finger and when I blend it, like it is like, oh, I feel like it might be buildable, but it does like, it is thin sort of pigment, so it's not like, you know, real pigmented, but that's the point of a skin tint, I feel like. So I'm getting more of a glow and more coverage. So, and I can already tell from this distance, I don't think I'm gonna like the way it looks on my pores with that amount of buildup. And I will try to come back later on today with a check-in. We'll see how it goes. All right, so honestly, it's looking really good from my face to the mirror, which I'm probably about maybe 2 feet away from the mirror. So as long as you're not, you know, if that's the distance you're gonna be from another person, I mean, it looks really pretty. Okay, so here's the deal. Look at the fairness. Like, I am so fair. And this shade, actually, on my face, like, of course, my hand is always darker than my face and my neck and all that. So that's quite a difference, but the undertone is good enough. So I feel like because my face has a little bit of color, a little bit of a tan, this shade is not the right shade, so it's looking a tiny bit chalky around my nose. Not too bad on my hyperpigmentation, which is unheard of. But look, I mean, it looks really nice and natural, and I feel like I'm getting a decent coverage. Now, I'll check back in later. I'm trying to see like the 24-hour claim, how that's feeling so far, and it looks like it's staying on pretty well. So I'll check back in later and we'll see how that goes. As a first impression, I think it's nice. I'll have to kind of refresh myself on how much this cost, because this one, the Neutrogena one, is not 24 hours. There's no claims for that, but it was like 17 bucks or some craziness. So that seemed like a lot to me. So anyway, I'll stop talking. We'll come back later after I've had a full day's wear, as much as I can of a full day, and we'll see how it looks. Hey guys, all right, so here we are back again. Sorry for my voice being so sort of groggy sounding. I was actually just laying down taking a nap. So anyway, this foundation has been on for about, I would say 6-7 hours maybe. I feel like when I counted earlier, I can't remember, like I counted and I feel like I counted 8 hours, which would have been 7 o'clock, and it's 6 o'clock right now. Anyway, we've gotten about somewhere between 6 and 7 hours worth of wear out of this foundation. I did not powder at all, which is weird for me because I always powder, but I am greasy. If you like glow or have dry skin, I don't know how this will work for you because I don't have dry skin. I have combination skin, but you can see exactly as it looks right now. I haven't been easy on this foundation at all. It has had its full day's wear. I haven't been particularly hard on it either, just a normal day's wear. I don't work outside my home, but I do have children to take care of, a house to clean, and other such things going on. So this is what we've got. I feel like it wore well. I feel like, do I feel like this is like a 24-hour sort of foundation? No, but I think it looks pretty good for having been on almost all day. The only thing I did notice was that right in here, I don't know if you can see on camera, but I have quite a bit of large pores here. My nose is full of large open pores, but, and even in through this area, like I have textured skin. I'm 44 years old, so I have textured skin and I have open pores. And I feel like when I first put the foundation on, it was sort of not on my nose, but like right here, which is rare, that it was sort of collecting in the pores. It looks better now. Again, no touch-ups, no powder or anything. So that's something to think about if you have large open pores. I didn't use a primer or anything. I just moisturized my skin and that was it. But if you have a pore filling primer that you like and wanted to put that on underneath, I don't think you could go wrong with that. The only primer that I've ever felt that works at all, it has been this one, and this is the H2O Hydrate Primer from Relove. very inexpensive, and it wasn't that it really did much, it just made the foundation that I used go over it a bit more smoothly. So I don't know, I don't feel like, I don't have a primer that I could recommend to you and say like, this is a good primer, it'll take care of all your problems. So anyway, I feel like it's decent if you're looking for a skin tint. You may like this one. It is a little bit too fair for my skin right now, so you know, it is what it is. I feel like it lasted a while, better than I was expecting. I was expecting this to vanish throughout the day, but it seems fine. Like, I feel like it wore naturally, and it doesn't look like any place is more worn than any other place. I just am more greasy, but that's to be expected for my skin. So if you have severely oily skin, this is not going to protect you from that. I guess that's all the update that I have to give you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding that bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.